story that's most often told about Andrew Carnegie and his family is that they were victims of the Industrial Revolution. Margaret Carnegie decided she was going to take her two boys across the Atlantic because there were no more jobs. Andy was 12 years old. He was uprooted from Dunfermline, taken on many ships to get from Scotland to Pittsburgh. Andy Carnegie is one of the world's greatest messengers. He works for a telegraph company. But he's got great ambitions, and he teaches himself Morse code and quickly becomes the fastest operator in Pittsburgh. Tom Scott, who is the superintendent for the Pittsburgh division of the Pennsylvania Railroad, needs the best telegraph operator he can find, and he hires Andy Carnegie. Carnegie learns an awful lot from him. And one of the things Carnegie learns from Tom Scott is how to make money. Tom Scott realizes, as does every other railroad executive, that the big money is not from your salary, but by setting up your own companies that are then going to give the Pennsylvania Railroad, build bridges for it, manufacture the iron that goes into those bridges.
Here. This is where I want the bridge. Right here.
Carnegie, he becomes one of the key individuals who builds bridges up and down the Mississippi River. He preferred to concentrate on his iron company, which had been designed to provide materials for his bridge building company, but which he realized would in the end be much more profitable. And that's because you build a couple of bridges across the Mississippi, but you build, as the nation moves west, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of rail. But as soon as he gets into the iron rail business, he understands that iron is not strong enough. What Carnegie did when he went into the steel business, he knew that the key to making steel and making it effectively was to bring in chemists who knew precisely the right ingredients to make iron that was strong enough, resilient enough, that could be molded into shapes. And they manufactured a high-grade steel in Pittsburgh, but more importantly, they manufactured it in such large quantities that they could sell it to the railroads. And they could explain to the railroads, it's going to cost you much more for steel rails, but they're going to last longer. They're not going to break. I think that one of the reasons why Carnegie becomes so successful is that he's willing to take risks. When he goes into steel, there is not yet the demand for the product that he's going to turn out. When he goes into steel, he's looking 5 years into the future. Carnegie is the first American hero. He is our self-made hero. He starts with nothing and builds an empire and gives away millions to make the nation that had greeted him, in which he had made his fortune, a better place.